Morning, John from Painting Stone here. So today we're on a callback. Oh dear. Stay tuned to show you how we're going to deal with it. So laid this patio, it's only a small one, we laid this maybe about 18 months ago, and the customer started to get some problems during the extreme heat waves that we had. First showed up in the 40-degree heat that we were having. We just have a look at the patio that we put in here. So it's a porcelain 1200 by 600 patio, and we were having a problem with this corner. Now what was happening in this corner is we were getting tenting. Okay, so tenting is when the corners of our porcelain slab were popping up. There was nowhere for them to go in that heat. And then what we've seen, once we've allowed that heat to go and the heat waves passed, everything's kind of settled back in. Now we've come back through into the winter, wetter months, and what we're seeing is changes again. So if we just have a look, now we can see the tenting is not as pronounced, but we can definitely see we've got separation, and we can just about see there is some heave going on. So that means the slabs are getting lifted up. So don't know exactly quite what the issue is until we get into this and rip it out. This customer, obviously, they do understand that we did the job best practice, and this is a minor problem that comes along. So we're going to get it sorted for this customer, no problems at all. We're going to basically get rid of this whole area, and then we've got something nice and exciting to put back in. So not only are we going to repair this job for this customer, we're going to upgrade it as well. And when we get into the digging, we're going to take this down basically lower, trying to find what's going on with the underlying ground issues. We'll have a look at that when we get to it. Cheers. So we're back onto our repair job. So let's just come and have a look at what we discovered when we were coming through. So if we just have a look at this side area here, we can see some slightly different coloured soil. That's actually clay. So what we discovered when we dug down, below our original sub base, we found a layer, about 50 mil of that clay, and that sort of spongy effect was what was causing the problem here, most certainly the heave. So what we've done is, once we found that layer of clay, we've then gone down another 100 mil. We've capped that already with some concrete, just a little bit of loose stuff there that we'll bind in a minute. Next process for me now is we're going to go on and make a load of mortar up. We're using some Mendip dust on this one, belts and braces. We'll screed all of that out, prime it all, poured on bridge bond, and then we're going to be using these lovely jobbies, which are very, very new into the country. This is from London Stone. This is a Dove Grey Antique Limestone set. Lovely, lovely little set. And so what we're going to do, if you remember from the first video, we're not just repairing this job, we're upgrading it as well. And I think the natural up against the porcelain, I think that's going to be a belter, and this customer should be very happy. So that's our next process. We'll get on and we'll show you what it's like at the end. Cheers.